Unless it's, one of you guys.
Oh my god, what the hell?
What are you doing? I'm forcing Joe's hand.
Product placement. Got my Gatorade.
And your Coke.
And your tea biscuits.
Sit my tea down. Hebrew tea biscuits. Okay, do you guys have topics you want to think about? Everybody have something ready that's relevant. Keep it to yourself, and I'll do introductions first. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first edition of the semi-official MerlinCast. We're going to be filming live, and people are going to try to be serious and fail. I've got some guests with me. Some of you might recognize them. Now, I want to kind of give you a moniker, Will, because other than Will, should I call you Base? What's your name going to be if you stick with these things as a consistent guest?
The name I commonly use for gaming and stuff like that is Base Severix.
That's what I thought it was Base Severix.
Yep.
Well, would you like to be that for MerlinCast?
Yeah, sure. Just
Base Severix, please. Look at the camera.
Hello.
Tiefling. Greetings.
I'm here a lot. I have nothing better to do.
He better be more... and leading up to things, as I often do, my most consistent co-conspirator, Troll. Hey. These are animated people I'm working with tonight. This is why I'm the host, because I got to force myself to have energy, even though I'm tired. And you guys, he strong-armed me into this.
I came up with a very
so hard. He came up with an idea and he's like, damn
I came up with one really good idea.
But basically, I admit I don't really have any ideas because this is completely off the cuff. But I'm going to.
If you want to start things off, I got something.
Okay, well, tell me what topic would you like to bring to the MerlinCast tonight?
With Dragon Ball Super. I know you haven't been keeping up.
I'll catch you up though. I'm planning to this January.
I'm not sure if you have much interest in it, but it's looking like the Universe Survival Arc that was just recently announced is going to be the multiversal tournament that was hinted at
in like the first 40 episodes of the show.
Oh yeah, it's going to be Goku versus Goku versus Goku.
No. Each universe, everything is different, so the characters aren't the same across every universe.
Every two universes that equal up to the number 13 are parallel universes. The Saiyans exist in Universe 6, while they are Universe 7.
We have a universe. Now that would be interesting.
Like the
Goku goes into the real world.
The universe that we know is Universe 7.
Yes.
And the next is 6 and 7.
You can say that it's Universe Prime. It's Dragon Ball Prime.
That's why there's 7 Dragon Balls.
That's why there's 7 Dragon Balls.
I like it.
And
Universe 1.
Their
Their search is so easy.
While
the Dragon Ball.
While our universe, Universe 7 Saiyans were savage, ruthless killing machines used by Frieza. The Saiyans in Universe 6 have like moved past that and are now like seen as the universal guardians.
They're strong peacekeepers of the universe. They weren't like
they've even.
There's no Goku.
There is no Goku.
They're like none of the exact characters exist.
Okay.
Like the Vegeta equivalent exists.
Is this kid named Kabe?
He's a small kid who is the heir to the throne of the King of Saiyan.
Well, that does sound interesting. Well, the biggest thing that's been kind of bugging me about Super, from what I know about it, is really the biggest problem that I've had with the show a long time. We're not giving the supporting characters more to do.
That's the thing, though. The multiversal tournament, it is a team of 10 consisting of Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, in his father's garb, like looking right out of the Busan.
He looks like Ultimate Gohan.
Who else? That's Saiyans. It's all Saiyans. Same
Master Roshi,
Okay.
Krillin, 18,
All right.
making his comeback as a confirmed Park Ranger, 17, Piccolo, and Tien Shinhan.
Okay.
And Boo.
And Boo.
Don't forget Majin Buu.
Okay, if this arc, which maybe I'll start watching that too to catch up, if they can actually give people some shared screen time,
that's what they're doing.
That's my biggest problem that I've had with Super so far. Just
it's been the Goku and Vegeta show for a very long time.
Yeah. No. It's been the Goku, Vegeta, and then Bulma coming up with shit to save everybody's asses.
Piccolo did something pretty cool though.
Yeah, Piccolo had a really good thing.
Piccolo did
oh my god! In the actual like arc, not just the movie Resurrection of F, Frieza murders the shit out of Piccolo.
No, he kills Gohan too.
He just kills people. It's like a lot more happens. It's darker.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Everyone likes the movie better because while I love that song. While the show did go a little more in depth, showing Frieza's training and how he created this this very powerful guy, and we see the return of Ginyu through this guy.
That's cool. I did miss that.
His helper, the guy with the mono
scouter, which
was weird.
Why would you do that?
I kind of like it.
It's an interesting design if it was more widespread.
All right.
Because it just makes more sense for the full vision.
But it's more coherent with the movie.
All right.
But unlike, comparing movies, the Battle of God movie, in Dragon Ball Super, we see Beerus is not like a complete and total friend to the universe.
He is a villain.
Yeah,
from his first introduction.
Honestly, that was my biggest issue with Beerus originally, is I didn't think he was quite threatening enough.
The first time we see Beerus in Super, he's having a feast at this planet just because they're fucking batshit scared of him.
Yeah.
They're giving him food.
He tries one thing and it's like, this is delicious, but it's too greasy, and grease is bad for your figure. So I'll only take half. Half of what? Half of the planet.
He taps the table with his pinky, and half the planet explodes.
Now that's awesome. Now, Troll, I want to get some of your thoughts on this. I know you're a little more of an amateur person. What are your thoughts based upon the living you've seen and going forward? What would you like to see? I know you've got some similar feelings.
My feelings are similar to you. I'm kind of tired of saying just getting new hairstyles and
blue
and fighting forever. Yeah. I'm a little. I thought Goku's arc was kind of done, even before like the
It basically he had a good closing at Cell, and it was progressing towards more of a Gohan.
I mean, he's still kind of learning like that he has to take things more seriously, but that's
I think that was something that would come up
honestly.
more now. Yeah.
Honestly, Goku doesn't have the arc in this show. Vegeta does,
which is fine. Vegeta should have.
Here's the thing. Vegeta is.
Oh no, this should be good. Vegeta is terrible.
That's almost as terrible. I like Vegeta, but he's. I have a hard time seeing him as the main character of the show.
Okay, I kind of see where he's coming from.
I agree with that. I feel like it is the point to the point where other people should be the main focus. Like what they did with the Goku Black arc is the person that defeated the villain was the person that was fighting the villain at the beginning, which wasn't Goku.
And that's different.
It wasn't Goku,
that's different.
and it wasn't Vegeta. Trunks did it.
Which is cool.
Which I feel like they only did it to prove that Trunks' future was secure with him as a protector, but it would have been so much better.
I don't care about future Trunks. Like, I'm sorry, but the entire point of the Cell Saga was to make sure that didn't happen. Once that did happen, keeping future Trunks in the story kept making less and less sense to me. It's like, let him go. Let's worry about this Trunks and like this person.
Which is another thing. Where do you stand? I know where Troll stands on this.
Okay.
100%.
Well, so tell me, because I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Where do you see the series going? Right now, the year that Dragon Ball Z currently takes place in.
Okay.
And it is 4 years before the end of Dragon Ball Z and the beginning of GT. Now, right now, Bulma is not pregnant. She cannot have bra.
We don't know that yet. There's still an entire year ahead of us.
Speak. I don't know.
It's near the midway point through the year that she is canonically born.
Yeah.
17 is confirmed to not be a villain, so the Super 17 arc cannot happen.
Well, he really wasn't.
Right,
No.
Get to your question. GT's not canon anyway, so.
Like, what do you feel like they should do? You did just answer my question. What do you feel like they should do, like concerning GT's
existence?
Basically existence. There is a theory that Base actually has with that, which I feel bullshit, and GT should just die.
We'll save that for another time. GT could be a whole podcast. But the answer to your question, we did talk about this a little before. I don't mind the fact that GT's a thing. I don't consider it in line with the main universe and never have. No one really does, except for people that had only that afterwards.
Except for Base.
No, there's a lot of people that do.
I know, and they're in denial. It's okay. But this is the thing. I'm okay with GT being a legitimate alternate universe. It is no longer the main one because it can't be. If it's one of the main ones on the arc, fine.
But here's why it'll never go away. Because it makes Toei too much money.
Yes, I know. It was a lot of established action figures. I get it. It's fine. It's been there long enough. It's got its place.
It doesn't... necessarily need to continue to be Universe 7 canon.
Yes, is all I'm saying, which is fine.
Which it can't be at this
And
point.
I'm going to reel this in. Okay? We're going to move on. Now, Tiefling, what's your idea to talk about? I think you had some post ideas. So what's your topic tonight?
It has been a full 24 hours.
Almost a full 24 hours.
Almost a full 24 hours since we... It's been a full 24 hours since we began watching Rogue One.
So we're going to talk about Rogue One again?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a hot...
It is
if you've actually watched our review of it...
It's a hot topic, yeah.
We think the movie is anywhere from average to bad, but the overall consensus of this is that it's the greatest thing since...
Force Awakens.
No, it's better than Force Awakens. It's better than all of the prequels. It's better than Return of the Jedi.
That's a little bit of hyperbole. Like, people just saw it and they're excited for it. People thought when
the prequels?
Actually,
when
Episode 1 came out,
yeah.
actually, a lot of people liked it.
a lot of people liked it at
It's
first.
the Star Wars hype.
Yeah, it's a Star Wars hype. People got to go out and see Star Wars in the movie theater. They were really excited about that, and they had a lot of fun.
I'm comfortable with our position on it.
I'm comfortable with my position.
I'm not saying that...
My position hasn't changed at all since last time.
The reasons behind you disliking it have altered it all, because I know mine have.
What are your reasons? What would you like to add?
Still the Dolphins.
No.
They died to bring you that information.
It would have been cool to see a wider plethora of aliens in the Rebellion versus the Empire to show that it was a widespread, every race has a problem with the Empire, rather than just humans and two other races.
Humans and calamari and
Mon Calamari. They had maybe the remaining... They're not twee like they're the others, with the
one tendril.
The one tendril that they usually wrap around their necks.
Yeah, there is a subtweet.
Yeah.
Star Wars points lost. Continue.
I apologize.
Uni League? I don't know.
The Utini.
Yeah, no. But basically...
that one guy who worked for Lawrence Fishburne, I recognize him for something. I don't know what race he was, though. But I do recognize him for
Forrest
something.
Whitaker?
Yeah, for Forrest Whitaker. Who did I say?
You said Lawrence Fishburne. I mean, they're both accomplished
I'm
award-winning
really bad with names.
African
You guys all know
American
that.
actors.
It's alright, Troll. But
yeah.
something was introduced after, like, set photos were seen originally, like, way back when this was still in filming. And this has to do with kyber crystals. And just basically how they work.
Yeah, I admit aren't they like the source of the lightsaber power?
They are.
Yeah.
Now, originally, they were different colors, and you found a different color. If you found a unique one, you were cool and went through a special thing.
Yeah.
And the Sith manufactured their own red ones to be above the process that the Jedi were going through. That they were better, that they were stronger. Now...
Actually, in most of the books I read, the Sith ones were shittier because they were mass-produced.
It's not that the Sith crystals were stronger, it's that they felt better than the Jedi that were scrounging for this natural resource, at least in my opinion. Now, they are all white. They are all found on this one planet, that moon, that just blew up.
Stephen, I have one response to this. See, and you were talking to me a little bit about this in the theater, that you were really mad about this. I get why you're angry, because I read some of those books too. I do remember them discussing the crystals and the process. It is a cool element. And you know what? There is opportunities to expand on it. But now that this is part of the movie universe, which is the main universe that is officially canon, that is the way it is now in the main canon.
This is what I'm saying.
You think about it this way. This is one of the places where they were at, because there was a Jedi temple there, so it makes sense there'd be a lot of kyber crystals. And they were taking that from that to a different planet, so I'm assuming they were surrounding kyber crystals from different places.
I'm not saying...
There are.
I'm not saying...
So maybe just the ones from that planet are white.
It's not... No, they're all clear. It's not...
Why? Did you see every type of kyber crystal in the movie?
No, it's what they're saying that's what the official saying in kyber crystals. I'm not to my point yet.
Chiefly, I actually thought that the one reason might be because it maybe had some of its power extinguished at that point. Maybe that's one reason it lost color.
They're
Where
clear.
did you find that said that all kyber crystals are now white?
I can pull it up for you after the cast.
So is it on like some sort? Is it like on some sort of wiki or something? Because
if it's a Wikipedia, you know,
I got
like, unless it appears in a movie, it's not going to be.
I got
it's from an interview
implied from the movie
with
because the large.
Unless it appears in a movie, that's not going to be like
Base.
canon.
What's your point, Base?
I got that implied from the movie because the one sheet Jin had on her person was clear, and the ones they were harvesting. Like, I remember from a comic, the kyber crystal used to power the Death Star was green, but they were just large chunks of, like, almost a quartz-looking...
I never even remember seeing what kyber crystals look
You
like.
did, because they took it out of one of the cargo things from...
What
I don't even remember.
What Donnie Yen's husband's gun was powered by was a large kyber crystal, and it was clear as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I didn't even see what's powering. I just saw like the giant.
The tube, they have a shot where he puts a large clear crystal into it, the same structure as the one that Jin was wearing around her neck.
Well, they're both from the temple, so it makes sense that they'd use the kyber crystals from the temple, and those were clear.
My
Have you gotten
overall
to your point yet?
no, not even
Please,
close.
get to your point, sir.
I feel like it changed the dynamic of the relationship between Jedi and Sith for me.
It absolutely did, because there was one story in particular. there was one story in particular that I liked, and it was about how Mace Windu came across his crystal, because it wasn't a kyber crystal. It was actually he was looking for the crystal for his lightsaber on a planet made entirely of crystalline creatures, and they were going to kill him.
Well,
All right, guys. These are the crystals I know about from just the Extended Universe I read. Luke made his in like a furnace. So did Jaina Solo because she was following him. Jacob's Solo used a crystal he pulled out of the center of Yavin, which he used to cut himself out of restraints and try to give it to his mom, but he kept it and made it into a thing.
Yeah.
Several of them just found random crystals in scavenged electronics, because you can make a lightsaber out of fucking anything.
It's from the
according
Force.
to
I
most
still
of the
haven't
lore.
really
Yes,
gotten
that's
to
the
what
thing,
I
but
was
now
or
it's
what I
just-
was
all right,
originally.
everyone.
God, man, then stop being on the bush.
I'm in the middle of it, and I'm being interrupted.
Everyone.
It changes. It changes.
This is my job. Guys, let him make his point so we can move on to the next topic.
I apologize.
No, stay calm.
It changes the way that I feel like the Jedi and the Sith were basically different, because the way that red crystals are now created is through 100% just corruption through the dark side, and then it's instantaneously changes your soul. Whereas, like, it reads your soul and now it's blue. It reads your soul and now it's green. It reads your soul and now it's red.
That cannot be how it works.
No,
Because
that is how it works.
because in the previous movies, after Darth Vader, it is in the prequels, and prequels are canon, Darth Vader murdered a bunch of children with a blue lightsaber and never turned red.
True.
I'm not saying
So
this is the new ruling.
I'm not sure where you got this ruling from. I'm almost positive it's not going to stick.
I've never heard of this, to be honest.
I've never heard of it before you brought it up, and I'm almost positive it's not going to stick, man.
I'm just saying that it.
I think you're going to work up over something that's not going to be
Affect
around
you.
very long.
Probably not.
I guess, but it's still.
And hell, even like Johnny Yim's husband, his gun that had a clear thing, it shot red shit.
I don't think it would follow the same thing.
Probably not.
Honestly.
You know what? I'm going to say that it's kind of ambiguous, and we'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Okay.
Honestly. I honestly think that's all we can say. Troll, what's your topic for the evening?
I saw Justice League Action today, the first episode.
Oh, tell me, what did you think about it? What? Give me the synopsis. What's that about? I don't know anything about it.
Synopsis is essentially a bunch of short story. The first episode was an hour-long special, and it was it was put together like a series of short stories that had like one
Clear narrative?
connecting thread.
Okay.
It starts off with Batman running to a wizard's museum in Gotham, being chased by some monsters. He gets Shazam to tell him what happened. Turns out Black Adam had taken control of the Throne of Eternity and prison Billy. Him and Batman go there, try to free Billy and get rid of Adam. Adam frees a bunch of monsters that are imprisoned by the Throne of Eternity and sends them out into the world. But Batman and Shazam and Captain Marvel end up defeating Black Adam, and he sends Black Adam to like the past or whatever.
What'd you think?
Well, that's just the first one.
That's only the first one?
They're all it's a half an hour show comprised of 2 around 11-minute episodes.
Speed up your summary. Good things, bad things.
Well, I was trying to say, like, it's a different parts. Each one has either Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, or multiples of them with a different hero. It wasn't bad. It was kind of entertaining, but you can tell it was definitely for like a younger age bracket. It seemed to be made for people with a very short attention span.
Is it similar to Ultimate Spider-Man?
No, it doesn't. It's not that.
Hyperactive?
Yeah, it's not that hyperactive. You can follow it without going.
It's no Teen Titans Go.
It's not Teen Titans Go, though. The cyborg line is the same cyborg from Teen Titans Go.
Really?
Well, he's designed differently, but the same voice and the same face.
He's been playing Cyborg this entire time.
He's been playing Cyborg since the original.
No, I mean like his face. Like the rest of his build is different, but his face looks the same.
Oh.
And he sounds like the cyborg from Teen Titans Go, not cyborg from Teen Titans. You know what I mean?
He has the same kind of idiotic, ridiculous undercharacter.
He didn't talk that much, but you can kind of tell. They did a few funny things. It's clearly been for audiences. They introduced John Constantine in the last one, and John Constantine has a spell cast on him that heightened his accent, so he's just talking like these stereotypical, really weird British accents that no one but Batman can understand.
I like that.
So it's kind of funny, but you can tell it's a. All right, if here is
Just Sleep,
and here is Adam West Batman. Okay, it's right under Batman and Brave and Bold as far as like silliest factors.
Gotcha.
Camp. I really like Wonder Woman's design. They have Kevin Conroy Batman in it, but it seems like I almost kind of wish they didn't have Kevin Conroy Batman in it because I kind of associated that with a more serious take on Batman.
He did Captain Sunshine.
He did Captain Sunshine, which is hilarious. But
Conroy's been busy lately. Then
yeah, he's done a lot of things.
If you throw a dart at an animated Batman, it's most likely they're going to land on Kevin Conroy.
Not even just that. Right now, he's doing Vulture for Spider-Man: Homecoming.
What?
Yeah,
he's for Spider-Man: Homecoming.
He's the Vulture.
The game?
The game?
No, the movie.
That's not Kevin Conroy. That's Michael Keaton.
It's Michael Keaton.
Well, you're right. A Batman is the okay. All right. Well, you're
Batman.
Batman
Other
is
great
the
Batman.
Vulture.
That Vulture looks amazing, by the way.
It really does.
It really does.
Which, actually, you know what? I wasn't going to give myself a topic, but I will stick with that. I am super hyped for Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I want to hear you guys from the trailer. What do you guys think about it?
I'm glad they're finally bringing the webwings onto it.
Yeah,
and they're giving them actual
They don't look dumb.
No, they don't.
Which is
they look
what.
pretty good.
Which is what I was worried
I'm
about.
confused why they pick Liz Sherman of all people.
Why? Yeah.
It's. I think his agent friend is Kong from the Ultimate series.
It's actually not. Apparently, it's that's kind of what he's similar to, but apparently that's actually Miles Morales' friend in the comics.
Huh. Yeah. That.
Okay, so I'm going to chime in here. Hello, everybody.
Our cameraman.
Hey.
I've been behind the
Dickey.
camera.
Hey, Dickey.
I'm also super excited for Homecoming, but I have to disagree with you all about the Vulture.
What?
I think he looks
Okay.
gross.
I will actually piggyback off that. I agree. I don't think his design looks great. I kind of prefer a more original line. Like, I don't like the fact he has wings on the back that aren't part of his arms. But he's Michael Keaton, so he's going to be a greatly
I
performed.
looks like he has talent feet.
I didn't
I think-
chime in on that part yet.
Please. He wanted to chime in. I was going to get to
Is
you,
it the
but
mask?
Yeah, well, I think...
He shouldn't have a mask.
I think
The mask
it's
looks
just
creepy,
the
though.
super stark contrast between like this really mechanized kind of supervillain and a really simplistic superhero.
Yeah.
Like they went with a really minimalist design for Spider-Man's costume, but they just
He looks like an Iron Man villain.
yeah.
Well, I think that's the idea because Spider-Man's taking on Iron Man villain to show that he's actually up to Avenger level.
Yeah.
I still think that the Vulture should have eaten Uncle Ben.
That would have been too dark.
That's what happened in Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir, the
Oh,
Vulture
shit,
was a
that's
carny.
right.
He was a geek, and he ate Uncle Ben.
Oh, what were your
And
thoughts
then,
on that?
when Spider-Man found him, he was like, "What are you going to do? Like stick me in your web?" Nope. Bam!
Shoots him.
But on that
face.
note, I do agree. I think they kind of amped him up to Vulture's a good villain, but he's never been enough to carry his own movie necessarily.
Well, that's why I think he's wearing a mask, though. They have to introduce the secret identities thing, and they're doing that with Spider-Man.
And also,
Spider-Man wears a mask, his villain wears a mask.
I want to also get Tiefling's views on this, but I do want to chime in. There's also the possibility Michael Keaton might not be the only Vulture. In more recent versions of the comics, he has an army of them. Younger people.
That's true.
So that's a possibility. Tiefling, what are your thoughts on the whole trailer so far?
On the trailer as it is presented so far, I feel like it's not more so like they're not doing an origin story, but they're still doing an origin story to me.
There's like half and half.
Like, I feel like they should have just, in-universe Spider-Man, yeah, you're still a kid, but you can kick the shit out of basically anyone on our team other than, like, the Hulk and Thor.
He's already Spider-Man, though.
Well,
yeah, he's already Spider-Man.
This is his first... Well, like it was in the comics, the Vulture is his first costume.
Supervillain. It's true.
Yeah.
So this is Spider-Man taking on his first costume Supervillain.
And believe it or not, the Vulture did almost kill Spider-Man the first time. He almost drowned him.
Absolutely.
To be fair, everyone almost kills Spider-Man the first time.
Not everyone.
The Fly almost kills Spider-Man the first time.
Not the kangaroo. Actually, the kangaroo did almost.
Everyone almost kills Spider-Man.
By the way, kangaroo, you know what his superpower was? You guys know?
He kicked?
Close. He had super strong muscles in his legs, so he had super strong legion.
And kick?
And kicking.
Yeah.
He was a kangaroo.
Okay.
Kangaroo Man.
I want to bring this up before we get to...
I want to see Stiltman.
We're not going to see Stiltman.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Not cinematic. Netflix show. Dark, gritty Stiltman.
They showed his costume in Daredevil.
They did. I want to get to this before we get so far off track on Spider-Man. I don't think that... there was actually one teaser I saw where it was Peter doing like an entire vlog thing, and an agent from S.H.I.E.L.D. comes in and says, What are you wearing? He's like, what? Didn't you see the suitcase? What suitcase? Mr. Stark sent you a suitcase. I think they're going to put the Iron Spider into this movie.
I'd be cool with that. What do you guys think about that? The connection will work.
I just hope they don't give it to the other kid that just becomes the Iron Spider.
Amadeus Cho? You mean Hulk? You mean Hulk?
If you call him Hulk one more time, I will kick your ass on this stream.
He's totally awesome Hulk.
Yeah.
All right.
That guy was doomed just from that name.
I wanted to be fair. Now, I don't know how often this will be a thing, but I have a cameraman today, Dickey over there. Now, while you were recording this, did you think of a topic?
No.
Well,
sorry.
While you're walking over and sitting in my chair, I'm going to allow you to have a topic.
Okay.
Take a seat.
Whatever's on your heart.
Take a seat.
Whatever's on your heart.
Whatever's in your heart.
Whatever geeky things on your heart.
I mean,
We've already covered Dragon Ball, DC, and Star Wars, and a little bit of Marvel. So let's see if you can come up with something else.
okay.
Talk
Then
about your favorite anime, Kill la Kill.
I could talk about my favorite anime, Kill la Kill. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
With the year coming to a close and announcements for new video games coming up in the next year, I wanted to know, like, I know you obviously didn't like Destiny, the vanilla Destiny or whatever, and I already know what you guys think, but the people at home don't know. So, for those of you who don't know, Destiny is obviously the video game by Bungie, the company that made the Halo series up until what, ODST?
Something like that.
They made a Reach, and then they left.
Reach, okay.
Yeah.
They really messed up with Halo Wars.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. Okay, anyways.
So they're making a second Destiny. Destiny was at its core a sci-fi fantasy FPS MMORPG kind of thing. It was marketed as this huge expansive world with a bunch of features that never really got delivered upon.
They got cut.
And a lot of people...
Well, that's due to some internal strife.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot of, like, company-based stuff that was going on.
Bullshit.
And,
Yeah, sure question.
So Destiny 2 is coming out next year, I think.
Yep.
Sometime late 2017.
September. They're
September?
sticking with September because that's their release schedule for everything.
I hope they move it back. I hope that they need more time, they move it back. Destiny has been, like, really fluid. It's not been stagnant. Well, it's stagnant. It's been really dry in terms of content. But Bungie's always responded to its community by implementing ideas that they might think will work. And I hope that, and I think that Destiny 2 is going to be a lot better, but Tiefling thinks that it's not going to be all that great based upon Destiny 1.
I don't have high hopes for it, because even as they correct the problems with the original Destiny, the game has grown, in my eyes, stagnant and rather dull. The only reason I continue to play it is to play the game with you folks. I don't really ever have the I want to go home and play Destiny thought. I had that maybe once after a year.
I want to go home and play with my friends thought.
Now,
Yeah.
since the battery is getting low, final thoughts, everyone.
I did look up where the Kyber Crystal rules came from. That wasn't Rogue One's fault. That wasn't any of the directors or anything. I sincerely apologize. It was added to the Saga novels where they explained what happened to everybody afterwards.
Well, as Star Wars is showing us, novels don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, with Force Awakens, the extended universe kind of got uncanon.
It's about it was originally introduced in the Ahsoka Tano novel about what happened to her before her appearance in the Rebels TV show, which is currently canon.
Yeah, but it's novels. That don't matter.
No,
I know. I'm apologizing to the movie actually
Yeah.
right now for it wasn't its fault, and I judged it a little too harshly. I felt like it changed something for me that it didn't.
Well, since Barry's about to die, I'd like to say to all the fans of MerlinCast, thank you. I'll see you more.
All right. Say goodbye, everybody.
Yep. Bye, folks.
See you. Bye.
All right.
Get out.
Night.